Hey guys, Ashley here, and today I am doing a little Dollar Tree haul. I don't have too much here. I meant to get this filmed yesterday, but we were gone most of the day, going from different places. We had to go pay a few bills, and then we stopped at the hardware store, and then we got home and it was kind of late, and I had to have dinner, and I was kind of tired, and I had my keyboard practice, and I was just completely swamped yesterday, so I never ended up getting to the video. So we're going to do this today then. We're going to start, I guess it's a good place to start with any. So to start, I just got some Silly Putty. And I just got it because I've always liked Silly Putty. It's fun to just kind of have it to mess around with. Helps me think. I got this self-portrait button, which I just got because I thought it was kind of funny. I haven't actually tried it yet. You're just supposed to plug it directly into like the earphone jack, open the camera, and then you just push the button to take a self-portrait. So, yeah, I'll try that out at some point. I got a train whistle. I'm honestly not sure what my mind was when I decided to get a train whistle, but I've always kind of liked model trains and such, and I've seen these before, like, in regular stores, usually with, like, Thomas on them for, like, $5, just a dollar store, and I'm just like, oh, I'll get a train whistle, so I got a train whistle. And then I've got these two Hot Wheels cars. Show them individually. The first one is a 41 Willys, and this is from the Hot Wheels Flames series. This is car number 6 of 10. You can see on the back. And I got this one because my grandfather collected model cars and he had several kind of like this, and I just always really liked them. His was pure black though, and I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but when I got's blue. I also got one with flames because I really like the flames. In fact, my other one is also a flame car. It's a 52 Hudson Hornet. Again, it's from the Hot Wheels Flames. This one is 7 of 10. I just have a thing for the old cars with the flames on them. My Hot Wheels collection is mostly like classic cars, movie cars, and then just like a few fantasy cars and race cars. I'm going to show those one day as soon as I feel like getting them all around and such. And then the last thing I have are these dollar superhero comic book collector kits. And I'll show these one at a time. I think I'm off frame. Okay, so I got Gambit. And the other one I got is Green Hornet. They had several boxes of these. I didn't have time to go through them all, but these were the ones that kind of jumped out at me. And I'm just going to open these like here and now. There's like one comic book in each of these. It says on the back the contents. Comic book from an assortment of popular superheroes, collector trading card pack, how to collect comic book collector's guide, and then 2 special collector trading cards. So I'll open this and just see what's in here. I probably should have brought scissors so I wouldn't have to rip into this plastic, but it's fine. I won't be putting it back in this bag anyway. I'll be putting it in one of my own bags, which I usually get from local comic shop we have. I don't quite frequent them as much as I used to, but I'm still in there time to time. Alright, so the first one I opened here is the Green Lantern one. It's Blackest Night. I love the cover art. The ad on the back is for the Bayonet game for, as you can see, Xbox 360, Xbox Live, PS3. It says Bayonet, I just dropped by to say die, coming January 2010. And this is issue 49 of this apparently, from February 2010, as you could probably guess from the ad on the back. And its cover price was $2.99. So it was originally $2.99, and I got it for just $1. So that's a good deal. I guess you can't really beat it for $1. Then the other thing we have in here is this How to Collect Comics guide, which just has some information on comics in general, like different comic book supplies, articles, like from other collectors. This one, I love my comic books, why? Top 10 mistakes made in comic book collecting. And then, of course, throughout here, there's different things advertising for lots of comics you can buy from the company. This talks about grading. And then the back is like a little order form for ordering more from them. And now let's see what cards we have in here. The card pack is Shrek. All of the ones at our dollar store had Shrek as the card pack. And our first collector card out of here is, oh, my grandpa would have loved this. The first collector card out of here is an Elvis card. It is Graceland Tour. And I have time, I'll read the back. It says, smack in the middle of the Elvis Presley Automobile Museum is a replica of a 1950s-style drive-in theater, complete with portable speakers and Chevy bench seats. The actual car and motorcycle collection surrounds the theater, where a continuous film shows excerpts of Elvis with all sorts of vehicles from his feature films and home movies. In this age of video cassettes and multiplex theaters, it is a touching reminder of a simpler time when kids of all ages would pack drive-ins across the country to see the latest flick by the king. And you can see that on the back. In fact, my grandfather actually had some of these cards, but this card feels like it's made like of a newer material as opposed to like the cardboard feel the old ones had, so that's from a different set than the one he had. And then the other one I have here is it's a World War II trading card. That's cool. I actually really like historical things like that, so that is actually really neat. And it's the U.S. flag on, I'm not really sure how to say it, GUAM, 1944. Guam, I think? Anyway, it's got a little information behind the battles. U.S. Navy radio man George Tweed was one of 555 men on Guam, where the Japanese took the island at the beginning of the war. He escaped, I don't know why I just read that as captured. He escaped to the hills and avoided capture for 31 months. When the Navy began its pre-invasion bombardment, Tweed stood on the bench signaling with homemade flags to the U.S. forces. He was picked up and later collected $6,027 in back pay. I can't read today. And this is copyright 1994. So these are both older cards, obviously. But yeah, that's cool. Didn't know they had like these kind of trading cards. It's probably because I mostly collected like cartoons and movie ones myself. I think I'll save the Shrek packs for their own video. And now let's open the Gambit one and take a look at it, if I can get this plastic off. I'm trying to be careful and not mess up the comic in any way, so. Like, they could have put a cardboard backer in here. That's one of my complaints with these particular ones I bought from the Dollar Tree before. I might show off my comic collection one day, but anyway, I bought from the Dollar Tree before, and that's my only complaint I've ever had with their book, is that they don't put any kind of cardboard backer or anything in it. Like with the Ollie's ones, there are so many packed in there, you probably couldn't bin them if you wanted to. But with these, I always worry about them getting damaged. Okay, so here's the Gambit comic. And this is teen rated. It was $2.99 cover price as well. It was a direct edition. Issue 13 joined the Revulsion, is that what it says? Revolution? I tell you I can't read today. Again, I really love the cover. That's actually what jumped out at me with this one in particular, was that cover art with and Patriot there. It's one of my favorites. And then the back is Armor Up. It says Armor Up for Every Battle. It is for the ad for the Iron Man 3 Assemblers Interchangeable Armor System. I never actually saw these myself when they were available, but I guess they're kind of like what they currently have with the Mashers. So that is the ad there. It says build 25 armor combinations. I think I read that. Did I read that already? I know what I'm doing, I swear. And then it's just got the same how to collect comics thing again. And let's see what cards we got in here. I know we have another Shrek pack. I think these all have an Elvis card. Yep, they all have an Elvis card and a World War II card. So this one, the World War II card says Night Firing, 1944. Behind the battles, the island of Guam was the first U.S. territory to be captured by the Japanese in World War II. It fell to the enemy on December 10th, 1941, and was not retaken until July 21st, 1944. And then the other card's another Elvis one. Another Graceland Tour card. It says, Elvis loves Stutz Blackhawk automobiles. They were custom made in Italy, mostly with American parts and a GM frame. He bought the first one ever manufactured in September of 1971 for about $35,000. The one pictured here with the red interior and gold trim is a 1973 model that Elvis purchased in 1974. The last photo ever taken of Elvis alive was snapped by a fan as the King drove this car back to Graceland just hours before his death. That's cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, my grandfather would have loved these cards. Oh, the Elvis ones. I don't know if he would have loved the World War II ones or not, but yeah, I'll keep those for sure. So, that was what I got on my trip to the Dollar Tree. Sorry this ran kind of long, but I wanted to kind of thoroughly show off the comics and such. I'm going to read this Gambit one as soon as I got the camera off, probably. Anyway, yeah, that was what I got at the Dollar Tree. And what am I saying? Let's try this outro again. That was what I got at the Dollar Tree today. Or not today, yesterday. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys!